Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Watch. Good to see you all again. Beautiful Sunday here in Hong Kong. And what I wanted to do in this quick video was give my, a couple of months, almost 3 or 4 months update on my time with the Omega Moonswatch, the Omega Speedmaster Moonswatch, which you can see I have quite changed the look on this watch. I'm not gonna lie, folks, there have been ups and downs related to this watch, and I even tried to buy a second one and it turned out to be a fake. So be careful out there if you're trying to buy these from AliExpress or from these other, third-party websites. It is a challenge. This is the real deal though. This is the mission on Earth, and I've really been enjoying this watch, from time to time. I don't wear this very often. I wouldn't say this is a daily piece. It's the kind of watch you want to bring out, show people, and I still think it's pretty hard to get. So because of that, it does make for a conversation starter for sure. Now, as you can see, the watch has held up pretty well so far, but I'm going to try to get you a bit more detail. You can see the scratches on this, not Hesselite crystal. It is a scratch magnet, folks. This crystal, it's not very good. And honestly, if there's any kind of mod I would want to do to this Omega Moonswatch, it would be to replace the crystal with an actual sapphire crystal or another mineral crystal, because it really does, it just gets scratched up. And no amount of polywatch, you can try to buff it out. It does improve it a little bit. I've heard that you can use Cape Cod as well on the actual crystal. I tried it out and it didn't really work very well. It's still a bit scratched up, but it's looking okay so far. In terms of build quality, it's a super light watch, but I haven't had any other issues with like scuffs or scrapes. Overall, it still has held up really well. I just watched Adrian Barker's video, Bark and Jack, a former Bark and Jack, talking about how he broke one of the chronograph pushers on his Moonswatch. I haven't had this issue, but it does get me worried that this thing is not going to last as long as we might expect it to. It is a super lightweight watch though, but there's one aspect of the experience I really just did not enjoy, and that was the strap that came with the Moonswatch. I still do have the strap, but it is, let's face it guys, it is the lowest quality aspect of this experience. The strap is terrible, guys. The strap is absolutely terrible. And it's because of that I've been able to find this other strap. It's not perfect. As you see, this is a 20 millimeter lug width, and I'm using this 19 millimeter strap. But this is a nice leather strap that I found for the Moonswatch that I think works pretty well. And it actually matches the color of the dial and of the bezel. As you can see, it just changes the look of the watch, and I think it makes it a bit more dressy, a bit more casual, not as sporty, but personally I do think it looks really nice on this new leather strap that I have for it. But all in all, guys, I mean, this is one of those watches that it's fun to have in the collection, and you definitely will enjoy using it. It's definitely a conversation starter, but I'm not gonna lie, I would not trust wearing this watch daily as a even a beater watch, because it's gonna get broken, it's gonna get scratched up, and I don't think it's really meant for that. I think these were meant to evoke that look and to wear in a very casual way, but not in a daily rough and tumble kind of way. But if you just buy it for that, and if you are able to get them, they're getting easier to get at retail. So if you are able to get one at retail, then go for it. But if not, if you really don't want to spend more, do not do it, guys. It really is not worth the money to spend above retail and possibly get a fake version, which there are so many fakes coming out of China now. Even of this mission on Earth, I tried to get the mission to Mars and it was definitely a fake. And there's some things you can notice. Well, let me see if I can press it. Let's do it real quick. There we go. I've just activated the chronograph. One quick way to know whether your Moonswatch is fake or not is the chronograph. So if you see the chronograph ticking away like a quartz movement, this is what the swatch movement inside is. you're basically going to know it's a real Moonswatch. The fakes have a much smoother sweep, and I think they're using some sort of mecha quartz movement, because the sweep is much more like a mecha quartz than the Swatch quartz chronograph movement. That's a dead giveaway. Also, the build quality of the materials of the actual Moonswatch are a bit better, but funny enough, they're using sapphire crystal on the fakes, which means you're actually getting a better crystal on those fake Moonswatches than on the real deal, which is a bit funny. You may argue that the fakes are actually of a better build quality than the actual thing. But anyways, this is my, I guess, 3-month, yeah, it's been like 3 months so far, 3-month review and update of the Moonswatch Mission on Earth. I'm loving it on this strap, and it will continue to be one of these conversation pieces in my collection, no doubt. But hit me up in the comments. What are your thoughts on the Moonswatch? Did you finally pick one up for yourself? And if you did pick one up earlier when it was first released, how is it holding up? I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Watch, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon for future updates. Great views here in Hong Kong. Beautiful day, finally some sun, and enjoying the Moonswatch here on this Sunday, late morning, early afternoon. So that's it, and Frankie Watch says, time's up. Have a good one. Mission on Earth. But I think this is the only Moonswatch I'm gonna get.